Hello, everybody. New Manchester here, back with another video. And in this video, I want to talk about something that's been bothering me a lot. Um, Something that just been bugging me as of late. It's been been bugging me. It's been bothering me for a while. It's not just one thing. It's two things. Okay, the first thing is the first thing is that's bothering me is the third wave, radical feminist movement, and the second thing is the red pill MGTOW movement. Um, I don't know. I mean, I'm not on either side. Um, the I think the radical third wave feminist movement is a movement of a bunch of women who hate men, and they don't need men, and they want to be put on a higher pedestal and shove men under the bus like they don't matter. And the Me Too movement is in this as well. Is in that radical feminist movement. Then you got the red pill MGTOW movement. Um, MGTOW, a lot of you don't know, MGTOW stands for Men Going Their Own Way. And this movement was created by a bunch of men who were sick and tired of the third wave radical feminist movement. And this movement is like this: fuck you. We are tired of your shit. We are going our own way. So it's just men going their own way, and they're just in the MGTOW movement. It's just men going their own way, and they're just they're just sick and tired of the third wave radical feminist movement. And I have no interest in both of these movements at all. You know, I don't know what to say about all of this. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand what the third wave radical feminist movement wanted to do. Like, it seems to me like they talk about they want equality, and they want men and women to be equal, and a lot of them complain about they don't get paid enough, and they say men make more than them, and a lot of stuff. And I don't agree with I don't agree with I don't agree with nothing these women are saying. I don't like. I mean, you guys have maternity leave. I mean, you guys leave on maternity leave on your jobs. I mean, you guys don't work as much as men because, well, men go through way more than you guys go through. I mean, men struggle. They go through a lot of stuff, on their jobs. I mean, they risk their lives. They work. I mean, they risk their lives. I mean, they're likely to get killed on a job. I mean, it takes a toll on their. I mean, all that stuff they go through on their jobs, it takes a toll on their health. I mean, in their lives. I mean, you guys just don't understand that. I mean, but you want to complain about men get paid more than you, and you treat men like crap, and you deem all men as pedophiles, creeps, and perverts, and a lot of you are gold diggers, and a lot of you won't the best out of a man, or nothing at all. I mean, and you really don't care about men. All you care about is getting what they have. I mean, you get married to them, you get into a relationship with them. I mean, you get tired of them, you want to divorce them, and divorce court, and the men just lose everything from you. I mean, you don't have it. I mean, the men don't. I mean, the men just lose everything from you. I mean, the men don't. I mean, don't have anything. I mean, they don't have anything left after you guys get done with them. I mean, they don't have a home to live in. They don't have their money, their assets. They don't have their children. I mean, you take everything away from them, and they don't have nothing. And this is where the red pill MGTOW movement comes into this. Yeah, I mean, these red pill MGTOW movement guys. I mean, they just hate these. I mean, they see this, and they see how society is towards them. I mean, and yeah, they don't want to have anything to do with society. I mean, society deems the MGTOW movement as a bunch of men who can't get laid, who can't get a girlfriend, and they're angry and they're bitter and all this shit. Yeah, and these MGTOW guys just don't want to have anything to do with them. I mean, I don't hate the MGTOW movement. I really don't. I really don't. There's some. I mean, I mean, there's some. I mean, I saw some cool guys, some cool MGTOW guys on YouTube. Some of them are cool. Some of them are assholes, and some of them are just totally nuts. I mean, I remember this one MGTOW guy. His name is Anglo Forest or something. He talked about like taking everything from women and making women submissive slaves or some shit like this, and he was saying some like graphic hardcore stuff, like treating women like animals, and whipping them all and beating them to death. I don't know what he was talking about, but this guy was nuts. And he was like, yeah, I mean, it's like this. I mean, the radical feminist movement and the red pill MGTOW movement. I mean, these two movements, they don't serve a purpose at all. Like, it's like this. I mean, both of these movements are just destroying society as we speak. I mean, the radical feminists, they think they're improving society, along with the social justice warriors and the LGBT community, the gay community, and yeah, and along with the liberals and the conservatives. I mean, I'm gonna, I'm gonna put all these people in the same boat. Like, they all think that they're making society better, and they're just making it worse. I mean, let's see. In the red pill MGTOW movement, I mean, I respect what they're doing, but I respect them. I mean, I believe in what they do, but at the same time, they're doing way more considerable amount of damage than the other group of people are doing. I mean, they're just making things even worse in society. I'm just saying. I mean, and I sub to a MGTOW guy. His name is DocG07, and I watched one of his videos, and he just talked about he hate all women, because he said women are use women. I think what he said he hate all women, and he's talking about like these women who are brainwashed by radical feminism. He hate all women. He hate all women, and and he wants to smoke weed and jerk off. Uh, and my friend Captain Brennan, Mr. Rockability, sent me a comment on one of my videos on one of my on one of the videos on one of the videos on my channel, and he talked about he needs to calm down, and he's deeming all women as are bad, and he said that some not all women are bad. There's some good women out there who are sweet, who care about men, who love men, who care about men, who want men to do better, and know men are important to. They know that men are important in society. But I think guys like red pill MGTOW guys like Dog G don't see that. I mean, again, I subbed to the guy. I mean, but I'm trying to say where I'm coming from on this. Like, I'm not a blue pill guy. I'm not a simp. I'm not a white knight. I'm not a Captain Save a Hole. I'm not kissing the asses of these radical feminist women who throw men under the bus and treat men like shit. I'm not that type of guy. I mean, I'm not part of the blue pill team. I'm not part of the red pill MGTOW movement team. I'm not part of the third wave radical feminist team. I'm not part of them either. Like, I'm just by myself. I mean, I'm just in the middle of the road on this. I hope I'm not saying the same thing over and over and over again. I mean, god damn, I think I need to write this down, but just want to make this video and just give my thoughts on the red pill MGTOW movement and the third wave radical feminist movement. Yeah, and also I'm sick and tired of my own country. I'm sick and tired of what's going on here in the US. I mean, I'm tired of the extremely high crime rate. I'm sick and tired of the crumbling roads and infrastructure, water main systems. I mean, water with feces and lead in it. I'm sick and tired of the extremely low 7.25 minimum wage. I'm sick and tired of seeing like homeless people sick and tired of seeing homeless people and the rich people in America getting richer and richer and richer every single day. And at the same time, the poor people getting poorer and poorer and poorer. I'm sick and tired of politicians in Washington, D.C. fighting and bickering and don't do anything. I'm just sick of it. I mean, I'm just sick and tired of it. I'm tired of everything. You know. I just and and I'm sick and tired of what's going on in that country north of my country, Canada. I'm sick and tired of people saying to me, if you go to Canada, you'll be miserable there, and the women will hate you, and the women are mean, hostile, and self-centered, and they'll force you to turn gay, and all Canadians are not nice, and all this bullshit. I'm sick of that. Yeah, I'm sick of that. And there's a guy that used to sub to me. His name is Damien. He's from the UK. Um, he brought up MGTOW to me. I mean, he said on one of my videos, he said this. I mean, what do you think that all lefter? Do you think? I mean, what do you think MGTOW is like this? Why come there's so many black men in MGTOW, and why come there's so many lefters in MGTOW? It's a consequences of whatever he said, and he unsubbed to me. Come to find out, he's MGTOW too. Maybe he's been, yeah, maybe I've been saying the same shit on some of my videos up on my channel, or maybe he does. Maybe I'm not. Maybe maybe he thinks that I am a blue pill. I'm a blue pill motherfucker. I mean, I'm a blue pill clown who who's a simp, a white knight, mangina, Captain Save a Ho, whatever. I guess he think I'm that, and he unsubbed to me. I guess he's MGTOW. God damn. I'm just gonna talk about these MGTOW guys. Like, um, I don't get. Okay, if I hate all women, say all women are bad, all women all over the world, every single woman, all of them are bad, then then I'm automatically part of the red pill MGTOW movement. But if I say all women are sweet and nice and kind and all of them are trash, then I'm not in the MGTOW movement. And if I make MGTOW political, I'm going to show you the door and you can get the hell out. I think this MGTOW movement thing is a clique thing, you know. If you hate all women and you're independent, if you hate all women and won't be left alone and you don't want to have anything to do with society, then you're MGTOW for life. Like, I'm gonna look at this MGTOW movement. I mean, I think all these guys. I think all these MGTOW guys really don't give a damn about one another. They really don't. I mean, if I'm part of this movement, I mean, I'm just there. I mean, if I say something, like, a lot of them probably won't give a shit about what I gotta say. If I say the wrong thing, they're gonna demonize me. I mean, same shit's gonna happen to me if I'm with the radical feminist movement or the LGBT community or the hoop of the world organization, or all these fucking groups and everywhere. Like, same shit. I mean, there's no unity. I mean, there's no unity in all of these groups. I mean, everybody's seen as individuals, and you know, everybody's alone. Everybody's seen as individuals. I mean, nothing. I mean, and going back to these MGTOW guys, I mean, if something bad happens to one of them probably won't give a shit. Like, okay, if a MGTOW guy loses it and grabs a gun and goes on a mass shooting rampage and he gets shot up, a lot of them won't give a shit. I mean, they won't comment about this. Well, I think some of them will, but some of them won't. Some of them won't care at all. uh, I don't know. Like, I guess these MGTOW guys it's not gonna come across this video. I hope I'm not all over the place on this. Hope I'm not saying the same thing over and over and over again. I mean, I had to make this video because, you know, I have to make it because, you know, I have to. Oh God. You know what? Uh, what's the point of going all over YouTube and talking to people? A lot of them are going to ignore me anyway. I mean, what's the point? I mean, ran across some people tell me that I need to see a shrink because I'm trying to talk to some guy in who's from Russia who never replies to people on this channel. Um, got some comments on my 10 things what 10 things Europe does way better than America video. I mean, on my channel, like someone from Europe, two of them commented. Uh, there's one person I agree with on Europe, and there's another person who I don't agree with on Europe. I mean, I try to talk to the person who I agree with on Europe. They don't want to talk to me, and they're gonna have the nerve to say this. Leave me a comment. They're gonna have the nerve to leave a comment on that video and said this to me. Why 10? I can do 40. Okay. If you feel that way, go make your own video on 40 things Europe does way better than America. Do that. I mean, I just made that video just to share something that I saw online and give my thoughts. I mean, if you don't like it, tough shit. Okay? And another thing, like, I hate assholes. I really do. I hate smart mouth assholes who put people down all the time with their smart ass mouth. I just despise assholes. I hate assholes. I hate them. God damn. I just want to just kick the shit. I just want to beat the shit out of these people. They make me sick. I mean, they just rip on you and snap on you for no reason. I mean, if you being nice to them and being like and saying something that's respectful, they talk down to you. They talk smart. They talk down to you. They smart off to you, and they shit all over you. And I hate them. I hate assholes. You know, you guys ever heard of Ghostbusters? You know, I think Hollywood needs to make a movie called Asshole Busters. You know, four guys going around using proton beams to suck assholes and to let into trash cans and storing them into a vault and keeping them there. Like, yeah, and they just go around and just rid the world of assholes. Matter of fact, I mean, we need something like that. We need the asshole busters in real life. I mean, there will be no more assholes. I mean, there'd be no more assholes. I mean, I think if that happens, I mean, if the asshole busters rid the world of assholes, then I think the MGTOW movement and the third wave radical feminist movement won't exist. Yeah. A world where there is no assholes. I would love that. Uh, Sorry, I was yeah. Yeah, yeah, uh, yeah. I mean, I'm just, I'm just sick of everything in society. You know, everything in society. And yeah, and I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this guy. There's a guy. He used to. I mean, he started out as a I mean, he started out as an amateur wrestler in the University of Minnesota, and he was an amateur wrestler, and he got into the WWE and he started wrestling, and he left the WWE and went to UFC, and then he came back to the WWE and he's working like part time. And this guy hates people. He hates people. He don't like people. You guys don't know who I'm talking about, but I'll tell you his name. His name is Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar. This guy hates people. He hates them. I guess he just hates society in general. And there's some people he likes, there's some people he doesn't like. I mean, he hates flying, he hates traveling. Yeah, and I heard he built a fence around his house to keep people out so he won't socialize with anybody. The only people he socialize is with his family. I mean his kids and his wife. Yeah. So he's private, yeah. But if I do the things that this guy does, I'll end up seeing a bunch of therapists. I'll end up seeing a bunch of shrinks. You know, if I do the things that Brock Lesnar and Doc G are doing, I'll go see a shrink. Because I'm a benefit. I mean, yeah. I mean, I can't do the things that these guys do. But what Brock Lesnar is doing isn't healthy. Like I'm gonna say this. I mean, if this guy gets sick, I mean, what if something bad happens? How the paramedics gonna come and pick him up and take him to the hospital? I mean, I don't hate this guy, but hey, I mean, you can't hate all people. Like all people aren't bad. Like I mean, there's some good people out there, and there's some shitty people. But you just can't go around just hate everybody. Like that's not healthy at all. I don't know. I know my friend here on YouTube. I mean, I think he's kind of like Brock Lesnar a little bit, but hey, I'm not gonna tell these guys like how to live their lives or anything. I mean, these guys can do whatever they want. I mean, but you know, God, I mean, seeing all this shit all through the years, like from the early '90s to now. I mean, I mean, seeing all this shit going down in society. I mean, I just want to like just get on top of a bridge on a highway and just jump into a river and drown. Or just get on some railroad tracks and get hit by a train. Just yeah, just end my life. Because all this shit going on in society makes you want to do stuff like that. But I don't want to do all. I don't want to do that. My God, like, like yeah, I mean, yeah. To my friend, yeah, you said the North American continent is shit. But hey, I mean, look at Europe. Yeah, I mean, Europe is a lot better, but same shit. I mean, same shit. Yeah, I mean, they're no better. I mean, they're good economically. I mean, they're forward on everything. They're not backwards on everything like us. But but there's some countries in Europe. I mean, the Scandinavian countries, um, countries like Norway, Sweden, Denmark. I mean, I think the Scandinavian region. I mean, those places those places have people who just who are just downright antisocial and cold. I mean, or for you to talk to these people, I mean, you got to know someone, and they'll introduce you to that person. But if you don't know anyone, I mean, you're alone. And look, I think it'll take you about like 3 years to start talking to people, having conversations with them. I don't know, like, and my sister said some stupid shit to me. Like, I told her, like, people in Norway are cold and antisocial, and she said this. No, they're not. We met. Remember, we met someone in Oslo who spoke perfect English. Yeah, that person who spoke perfect English lived in a military base here in the States. I mean, they're not really from Norway, and that person ended up living there, and it was I think it was an Asian woman. I'll remember, and she spoke perfect English. I mean, she sounded like an American, and actually, she wasn't from America. But yeah, I'm talking about the people. Yeah, my sister will never. Yeah, we never talked to anybody there who was native of Norway. I couldn't tell. I can't talk to my sister about because she thinks she knows everything. I kind of agree with the MGTOW movement on women like my sister. Women like my sister, they don't want to listen to you. They love talking. I mean, they don't care what you have to say. They want you to listen to everything that they have to say. And they have the mindset of children, and they fly off when they get angry, they fly off the handle. They do a lot of things and say a lot of things that don't make any sense. A lot of them like to bully men around, treat men like crap, demonizing men, don't care about what happens to men. Yeah, I kind of agree with the MGTOW movement on this, but again, I mean, in that movement is individuals, and a lot of them don't give a shit about one another. They just say they just they just demonize. They talk shit about society and women. If you do that in their group, I mean, you're with them. But if you say something that makes sense and that's the truth, saying the upside and the downside of women, they don't want to hear it. They'll just kick you out of the room. Same thing with the third wave radical feminist movement. I mean, they think all men are bad. All men are pedophiles, brutes, chauvinists, rapists, creeps, scumbags. And they think that all men are bad. It's like this. The MGTOW red pill movement think all women are bad. And the radical feminist movement think all men are bad. And they're both wrong, and I don't want to be on either side. You know, I'm just fed up with I'm just fed up with society today. I'm just sick of it. Going overseas isn't going to help. I mean, I'm going to go through the same shit. If I go to the United Kingdom, where my former sub Damien lives, I'm going to go through the same shit. Yeah. Cause there's some MGTOW motherfuckers over there. There's some radical feminists over there. Yeah, they're over there. They are. So I'm gonna say this. Fuck the radical third wave feminist movement. Fuck the red pill MGTOW movement. Fuck the blue pill men. Fuck the white knights, Captain Saberhose, simps. Fuck them. Fuck the assholes. You know, fuck these people. Fuck them. I'm sorry, I'm sorry I had to say this to Doc G07. I can't talk to this guy. I can't tell this guy the truth about how women are, because he gonna tell me to kindly remove myself from him. I don't know. I'm thinking about unsubbing the Doc G07. I probably am. I mean, I think this guy's about to morph into a nutcase. You know. I'm nothing like everybody in society. I'm just like the people from back in the day. I still got that mindset from back in the day. But a person like me isn't gonna fly in today's society. All this crap going on. You got this politically correct um PC culture society, social justice warrior BS, uh race. I am sick and tired of race. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of being divided by race. I'm tired of hearing about race, and I'm just sick of talking about it. I mean, we're all human beings. I mean, being racist and just hating another race is just a waste of time and a waste of energy and a waste of life. I mean, it's just ignorant. It's stupid and it doesn't make any sense. I mean, we eat, sleep, shit, fart, get sick, throw up, develop health problems, and we die. This race shit doesn't make any sense. I mean, here in America, we're all mixed up anyway. Like, um, there's some white people out there who got some African traits in them. Just some white people who have like curly hair and they got some African traits in them. They're not. They're not all. I don't want to say this. They're not all. I don't, you know what? They're not all white. Really, like and you look at the black people, like people like me, like we're not all full on black. I don't want to say that. We're not all like African and all. Like we got some European traits. Like for me, for instance, like I'm half Irish. I mean, and I am. I think that explains why one of both of my grandfathers drank so much. They just like they they die from drinking too much alcohol. Liver poisoning. Both my grandfathers on my both my grandfathers, my grandfather on my father's side of the family, my grandfather on my mother's side of the family. Um, yeah, well, I got the Irish part from my mother's side of the family. Yeah. Um. Well, just got there. Well, I just got there from. Well, my mother took the ancestry.com thing and found out about this. So yeah, I got some of that from her. Yeah. Anyway, like we're all the same. Like this racism. This racism nonsense needs to stop. All these racist people, these stupid ass hate groups. Is they just need to fuck off. Like really, like they're ignorant as fuck. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear coon, chap, beaner, nigger, cracker. I don't hear all that shit. Okay, and I hate the N word. Really. I never said the N word at all. It wasn't part of my vocabulary. I mean the N word. I hate it. I don't care for it. I was called that. I was called that. I don't like it. I mean, yeah. I'm not in the black people talking about they hate all white people and white people must die and all this stupid shit. I'm not into that stupid shit either. I'm not into that. And you know, I'm not that very good at talking about racism. I think it's a joke and it's a waste of time. Just throw that shit in just throw that stuff in the trash can and just move on. Like, come on. I mean, the economy in this country is affecting us all. So we're going through the same. All of us are going through the same shit. I didn't say the same damn thing over and over and over again. Anyway, I'm gonna stop. I'm probably gonna repeat myself over and over again.